Thank you, Bishop, North Carolina Annual Conference, for allowing us to share a witness and history from the Native American community. Good evening, church. My name is Kenneth Locklear, and I'm a member of the Lumbee tribe. The story of the Lumbee people is a story filled with welcome, healing, nourishment, and shelter. Nearly 200 years ago, John Wesley first encountered Native American people in Savannah, Georgia. He immediately recognized Native people as members of God's family and therefore recipients of God's grace. In 1784, John Wesley named Francis Asbury and Thomas Cope as co-superintendents of the Methodist mission work in America. Wesley professed that bearers of the gospel should warmly welcome them into the family of God as the native people on the Atlantic coast warmly welcomed the first European feet that touched the shores. In 1798, imagine Bishop Asbury on a boat traveling on the Cape Fear River as English-speaking Indians from the Congaree, Sapona, Totara, Kiowee, Burgal, Waxhaw, Saxophal, Wakamal, Sherall, and Yamasee tribes shared their life way. Educated in England, these young travel guides had returned as part of God's plan to serve as interpreters in order to benefit colonial communities. Bishop Asbury saw villages situated along the river. The houses were made of bark or reeds. The planting grounds had corn, beans, and pumpkins. Wild game and fish were plentiful and hung on wooden racks. Women were basket weavers and made pottery. He observed the beauty of God's creation and enjoyed the enthusiasm shared by the Indians. He observed how every act of their lives is regulated and determined by spiritual belief. As he traveled on the river, and those travels came to an end, Bishop Francis Asbury realized the Native American people have no concept of ownership and that the focus of sharing was an innate value. Since the late 1700s, Methodist mission work continued to grow, and Native people welcomed the circuit rider further inland to Robeson County, Sampson, Columbia, Dillon, and Marlborough County areas, which is home of the Lumbee, the PD, and the Coharie tribes. So after many centuries, the river people of North Carolina are still here.
I'm kind of homesick for a country to which I've never been before. No sad goodbyes will there be spoken, and time won't matter anymore. Beulah land, I'm longing for you, and someday on thee I'll stand. There my home shall be eternal. Beulah land, sweet Beulah land. Beulah land, I'm longing for you. And someday on thee I'll stand. There my home shall be eternal. Beulah land, sweet Beulah land.